think will be up there. He's a silver medalist from the K1 500 meters under 23 European Championships last year in 2024. So got a good turn of speed. But here they are, and they're off to a flying start. As we can see, there's 8 lanes in this, so highly contended. 1 to 5 get straight through with the 2 best 6 times. So it's going to be quite a fight, I think, Emma, for these top 5 places.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like quite an even start out of the bucket. Dan Johnson is known for going like a bullet out of the start bucket. And he is now starting to put down that trademark power as he pulls ahead of the field, but only just from Thompson from New Zealand in lane 6. Dan Johnson did a storming start in Szeged last week and managed to hold on in his heat. But Quade Thompson pulling back there to really put the pressure on alongside Eiko from Japan, also paddling really well. So let's see what happens as they come in to nearly the halfway mark. Dan Johnson over in lane 1, closely followed by from Eiko from Japan in lane 6, just taking the lead again from Dan Johnson. But they're looking strong, Jen, as they're coming into halfway.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like Johnson and Thompson, as we thought, would be head-to-head for this. Again, will they exert as much energy as they have? I would think they might save a little bit, but again, they want to try and test out their race plans. But Dan Johnson looked very strong also in April. He won your selection races in Great Britain very dominantly. So I'm sure he got great confidence from that going into these World Cups. But it looks like Dan Johnson first going through the 500 and 143, followed by Thompson, and then followed by Slovenia Manfreda. So they're the top 3 places. But I have to say, first and second, yes, we can see where they are at the moment. But the fight for second, third, fourth and fifth is going to be something else. First and second should be okay, but third, fourth and fifth I think is going to be very tough. And sixth place is also trying to climb its way back up to fifth. So that's lane 2, Poland. He's currently in 6th place, but he's going to be wanting to get into one of the top 5 places to get through to the semi-final, or else he'd be looking to get one of the 6 best times. But you can see they're flying along now with the tailwind. That feels lovely as you're coming into this final half of the race. The wind is blowing you down the course, helping you get there with a little less energy, with more energy reserved, I should say, and a little less energy expended. So here they come into the final 200 meters, and it still looks like Johnson and Thompson. That's quite a tongue twister, isn't it, Emma?
It is, but they are swapping the lead. It's been neck and neck between these two as they've come down the course. Dan Johnson looking strong over in lane 1. Quade Thompson just pulling ahead of him now, just starting to take the lead as they come into the final last 80 meters or so of this men's 1,000 meters. But they will all top 5 go through to the semi-final. But an impressive run again from Dan Johnson, but Quade Thompson just pulling ahead to secure first place in this heat. But an impressive run and an impressive battle between these two.
Yeah, absolutely. There we have it. Thompson first, Johnson second, and I think it was Netherlands third. Is that correct?
I think it was Decker third and Manfreda fourth.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll get confirmation of the 5th place because that was a bit tight. But Quade Thompson took the win from Dan Johnson with Decker from Netherlands and Manfreda from Slovenia. And we'll just wait for confirmation of the 5th placed semi-finalist that will head straight into the semi-finals, and then the 6th best time, or the 2 6th best times, will go through. But it was an interesting start. I'm not entirely sure Dan got the start that he would have wanted from that heat over in lane 1, but he certainly put down a marker as he took the lead and swapped it with Quade Thompson on and off for the whole of that delivery. So another impressive performance from the Brit and the New Zealander, and we'll see them again in the semi-final.
Decker from Netherlands had a great finish there also to come through to that 3rd place. He came through very strongly at the end there, so that was very impressive. But we'll wait now for confirmation of the results to see exactly who's made it through. And Whoever makes it through to the semi-final stages will be guaranteed a final of some kind. So there'll be A, B, and C finals. So if you get through to the semi-final, you'll be in one of those finals. So there we have it. First place, New Zealand, Thompson. Second place, Johnson, Great Britain. Third place, Netherlands, Decker. Fourth place, Manfreda from Slovenia. Fifth place, Aoki from Japan. All getting through to the semi-final.